So, VTuber exposes creep over online harassment. VTuber exposes creep over online harassment. Okay, so if someone harass you, can block him. If that person keep making accounts, is where the problem will start. I don't know what is the cause of this, but let's see.
Okay, so it seems like this VTuber is facing a lot of tough times. Now, I've covered this person before.
Wait, God Kitsu. Okay, gamer sub. So she's kinda big VTuber, I guess.
They're called Kitsunero, and essentially, yeah, they've had a lot of issues ever since making one tweet, which is, men deserve to be loved and treated right. Now, you'd think that wouldn't be a controversial...
Oh, I do remember this. Oh, we watched a video about it, with another girl. She was talking about Switch, not Switch. I'm reading chat. Sorry, about men deserve to be loved, and she had a lot of backlash. Oh, it's her again.
Tweet to tweet on Twitter, but you know how people are over on the internet. It gets quite controversial.
Twitter is a lovely place. What do you think? If you support someone, there is always someone that will complain and hate your take. Why? Because they can.
Controversial for some reason, and they say it says 8.4 million views, 109 likes.
That's a lot.
1,000 likes, which again, it got a lot of attention from a lot of people, and it seems like Kitsunero has been constantly under...
Wait. Yeah, she said that one day after the post. Maybe after this comment, people were toxic?
attack from a lot of these people.
Unpopular opinion, I agree with her. Men deserve love and appreciation like anyone else. That is true. But it's not a problem everywhere. It's mostly in the United States where they have this toxic mentality where men need to suffer to need to be men. I don't get it. You need to be a kind of stupid to understand this kind of ideas. But most of the controversies go there, and everywhere else in the world, it's normal for them that men deserve also happiness.
And even, you know, this tweet, which we covered in a previous video, essentially saying, well, the cat's out of the bag. A lot of you seen that. By now, I've been doxxed. Authorities have already been informed. And you know why I've been doxxed? Because I dared say I support men. If you see it, kindly report the post. And obviously, it seems like that hasn't been a good time for Kitsu. And I'm pretty sure she commented on one of my posts back then, which again was great. And I'm hoping that she is doing much better. But it seems like there's been another situation involving her and some stalker and slash doxer, and they're saying, so the harasser, stalker, doxer has reached a new low. Now, I don't know if this is the same doxer that they're talking about in this tweet, but essentially they're saying he's weaponizing someone's passing against me. Openly stated he would redacted others for the fun of it. He openly admits that he doesn't care about people's well-being, but because I missed one notification in an ocean full of notifications, it is my fault that I didn't support this person in particular. If this person in fact did the unthinkable, may he rest in peace. It is a tragedy, and it's exactly why I'm looking into a charity that supports men's mental health. Now, as you can see here, it's great to know that Kitsunero is willing to
give attention to some potential attention-seeking troll, but when it comes to people she actually need her help, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about men, just money. I can understand his point of view. Also using the shield of me supporting men's mental health is slimy. Think you can keep throwing shit at me and take no repercussion?
Potential attention to seeking trolls, but when it comes to people that actually needs her help, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about men, just the money. Which I think is such a weird tweet to make. I mean,
it is a weird tweet. I can understand that he accused her of not caring about men, mental health, and she just wants the clout, but I don't understand the money. How can she make money with that?
It's not like she's set up some massive thing saying that she's going to help all men ever. All she did was tweet, men deserve to be loved and treated right. I mean, that isn't exactly saying I'm obligated now to fixing men's mental health for the rest of my life. It's just a statement that is made on Twitter. Just I'm guessing whenever they actually made it, I'm sure they didn't even think it was going to turn into that much.
And the money topic comes often, in some videos I had.
And essentially, yeah, here's another poster saying, if I was, Jesus Christ, doing something outside with all the immoral assholes, I would have lost my mind, completely and started butchering people for fun. My safe space is with my beloved, not out there. Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy the desire to pop someone's. Again, I'm not going to keep reading that, but you can kind of imagine what they're meaning there. They say also pretty sure that's inaccurate. I looked into the.
What the hell is this? Every time you see someone with this kind of profile picture, you know it's going to be a toxic person.
Good for, again, they're just kind of talking about more deaf stuff, which is kind of crazy. They say, oh, of course you'd say someone's dumb like that. You want to feel praised and all of this. Then why not you and Exion? Okay, I'm not going to keep reading that, but again, you can see what it says there. Or better, yeah, you could...
You need to get help.
Force me to join alongside too, and we could rest in a pool of... So again, they're pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on with them. Obviously, they are mentally kind of messed up. And
yeah, you need a lot of help, and you need to be like locked down for a few years, I would say, until you get back to normal.
Commenting that,
not people like exactly this weirdo,
that kind of stuff over on Twitter. Now, obviously, it could be a case of someone actually being mentally messed up on Twitter, typing this kind of stuff, or it could be just some kind of edgy teenager trying to be a little bit funny and cool online because apparently it's cool to be suicidal online now. But you know, I feel like I think it's the first one. I feel like, you know, this person is generally just kind of unhinged. Obviously, Kitsu goes on to say, oh, and also he started using random names for his alts now. He went from Darth V to Bread to Yoda Lego sound effect to Speed.
In addition to that, he has schizophrenia.
Probably to avoid the public eye. And obviously, yeah, there was a post as well on her actual account of all of the accounts that's been blocked from this person.
Wow. Wow. Holy, look at how many accounts. He have a lot of free time.
Me, Exomi, Despair, obviously, they've made a lot of accounts, and which obviously makes me think they're a little bit unhinged as well. Now, I don't really know what...
I only have one account. It's already a mess to manage. Imagine having like 20 accounts and you need to remember all the usernames and shit. And just... This is schizophrenia. If you have more than one account, you are schizophrenic and need some help. Like, you will talk as person A, then pretend to be person B in another account, then pretend to be person C. Whoa.
Else they've done, obviously, she says that they're a harasser, stalker, and doxer. Obviously, I haven't seen any information about the doxing or anything like that, but it definitely does seem like the stalking and the harassing of a lot of this kind of stuff and making some really weird comments towards a lot of these people is so like worrying and scary. Because again, these kind of unhinged people are the ones that, you know, could do things like this. And this is why things like doxing is not okay. Do and hurt you or do whatever, which again is very, very scary as a content creator and also as a VTuber. Now, I really hope you're okay and safe too, and please report to the police or something. And they say already reported it. So it seems like Kitsu has already reported it to the police themselves, which again is probably the best action to take here, because again, they can then deal with this person on their own, and hopefully, you know, she can kind of rest knowing that, you know, they are kind of looking into it. But it is crazy that a lot of this kind of harassment and stuff has all kind of stemmed from the street. Obviously, it's great getting a banger tweet and everything like that, or getting a good video, but, you know, having all of this hatred coming from it obviously can be a little bit overwhelming for some people. It seems like, you know, it just keeps on coming. You know, there's all these crazy people coming into your replies and coming into, you know, things, trying to do all of this weird stuff. Obviously, as we read through those screenshots, this dude is absolutely unhinged. Like, there's no doubt about it. You can't just say that this is a normal functioning member of society.
This is not a like normal functioning member. This is talking red flag.
Problem that has been evolving, especially with just VTubers in general. I mean, this one's more specific because...
Not VTubers in general, everyone. Even if you show your face, you don't want your information to be around. Especially, I would say, especially if you are a VTuber, but not special, like only because if you are a VTuber. VTubers, yes, want to hide their identity more than anyone else, but even normal streamers don't want to have psychopaths like this one knowing when they live.
I think a lot of what has gone on has brought a lot of attention to this. But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of VTubers out there who have a lot of people like this who are constantly, you know, trying to track them down or whatever for a different reason, whether it's because they really like them or they really dislike them or whatever. It's a very, very...
There is some people that really love them, but wanna not hurt them, but keep them for themselves.
Thing that has been going on, especially recently, which is quite scary for a lot of these talents that you know, have had this stuff coming towards their way. Now, again, obviously, Kitsu mentions the fact that he is weaponizing someone's passing against me. I'm not really sure. I mean, from the screenshots, it's kind of incoherent to see what they're kind of talking about. You can see there's some other screenshots as well in like kind of small text on this. They're saying it's good to know that it's still striving. I'm sorry to say your comments. In your comments bit, I'll be ending something, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but why? She said she care about mental health, and someone ended their life because they didn't care. Good, and probably sent her a message or something. She isn't responsible of this. It's sad. It's very sad that no one should like go through this, but he should seek medical help instead of a VTuber. The VTuber just support the concept, the idea of it. She's not working to prevent this. Like, she have a life, she have her stuff to do. She can't like help all her supporters. Like, it will take her 24 hours per day. She will not have time for herself.
I've had enough of these people and the everything. So again, this is pretty much someone saying that they've had enough, which you guys can probably, you know, guess what that means. And they're saying, farewell, I wish you well. And obviously, yeah, they're kind of, okay, so yeah, they're blaming that on Kitsunero, which is just messed up. I mean, it's not her fault that, you know, that happened, if it did happen. And obviously it does suck, but, you know, just because she made a tweet saying men deserve to be loved and treated right doesn't mean that she's now obligated to take care of every single.
Yeah, she think that men should be loved, and surely want them to be taken care of and stuff. But that doesn't mean that every man that need help, she will be there to help that person. No, that person have family, friends, hospitals nearby, and that person should like go seek help, not seek the help of a VTuber.
Man on the planet Earth just because they made a singular tweet on Twitter. It's just like it's just dumb that people kind of expect that to happen. Now, obviously, I don't even think the person
it's the same energy I have from this stalker
that was, you know, that was obviously not in a great space. It was even mentioning Kitsunero there at the moment, but it is just mainly this person blaming it on them rather than the actual person who did it blaming it on them, which again is pretty terrible, and obviously it sucks for Kitsu in general. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all of it. I just want to keep you guys up to date with what's going on, because obviously I covered Kitsunero in a previous video about a lot of this stuff, and it seems like a lot of this stuff just doesn't end for her, and I really hope that, you know, obviously she can get into contact with some people that can help out with trying to, you know, fix some of these issues and trying to stop the just constant harassment that has been coming towards.
I hope whatever she's facing as hate will stop soon, because it's like spiraled way too much, and she is probably getting way too much hate for something that don't require that much hate. Like, everything she can say, there is always like two teams: the people that will be with her and the people who will say that for clout. But being hated and chased down with stalkers, that's a big no. Like, you can hate her, unfollow if you think she did that for clout, but not try to hurt her physically or something. Well, anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.